Okay, cool. Wow. Hit level 7. Don't get me wrong, he started at level 3, so I assumed he'd get higher level, but I figured on 5, not 7. Cool. Well, now that that's done, shall we return back to Ayala? Shouldn't we sell all this stuff we got first? Well, I suppose that's the point. We should also head to Deacon, though. Alright, he's got the tower statue that we need. Indeed. Well, let's head to him first then. He's closer. Suppose we can take the long way back instead of teleporting. Let's see if this enchantment still works, even though the dragon is dead. Well, appears it does. Indeed, lucky for us. Probably only a little bit left in that charge, though. Luckily, we won't have to go back in anytime soon. Aye, so we've cleared out all the caves. We've killed ourselves a dragon, as well as a dark elven sorceress. Indeed, not a worst haul. We managed to outsmart them all and use them against one another. Aye, we even got rid of the gnolls, though I still question that one. It was a bit ruthless. They did help us after all. Though I understand your concern. In reality, if we would have left them alone, they would have just continued pillaging this area. More people would have been killed or enslaved, and it's not acceptable. I suppose you're right. It doesn't make it any easier on my mind, though. Really? It makes it quite a bit easier on mine. I just don't like backstabbing people, especially when they've helped us. Yes, well, I don't quantify people as beings that rape, murder, pillage, and enslave others. Those are monsters, not people. Well, I can see your point there. I'm sure I'll ease my conscience as time passes. I'm sure it'll be easier for you once you wrap your mind around it all. It's probably just initial disdain for having betrayed someone. Aye, that's probably all it is. Now, do you think the little devil will actually cooperate? Well, assuming that he realizes it and accepts it, I don't think the little coward will have much issue. You're putting a lot of faith in the little kobold? Well, perhaps it's because I'm more forgiving of the species when they haven't actually killed or slaughtered or done otherwise harm to anyone. That's fair enough. Deacon?
Oh, it be you again. That not take very long. You got good news for Deacon, maybe?
I can outright just say it. Timefar is dead. We should have grabbed the head. Oh, crap. I'm gonna try to persuade him, and if I need to, I'll run back, and grab the stupid head. Trust me, Deacon, he's dead. Okay. Deacon, take your word for it. You looks like you go through hell and back anyways.
So this mean old master is dead? He really dead? Deacon be free! Yay! Deacon be free!
Deacon so happy. You wait here. Deacon get statue and be right back. Was that just a bardic spell?
Broken, as Deacon said, though not Deacon's fault, really, and Deacon not think it worth discussing that little detail. Wow, Deacon wonder what he do now.
Huh. Oh, well, if I keep bumping the mic, maybe I can deafen you guys a little bit more. Oh wow, I could kill him. No, that's not the way Victor works. Yes, Victor can be very ruthless, as proven in the previous episodes with the gnolls and everything else, but only if they're clearly evil and they are doing evil things. Deacon hasn't, really. He Didn't cause any of the damage, though he was with them. He didn't stop them. He didn't really do the right thing. But he's clearly not evil. He's just afraid. And he actually did hold to his word, unlike his old master. Though I'm not sure if he'd welcome him to come with him. But on the other hand, it's clear that he's got potential. That magical ceiling wasn't something simple by any means. And also, he's got potential to be good. Yeah, I think after everything, I think Victor's calmed down enough to, especially with that dragon and the sorceress dead, who are like the two key parts in everything that's happened. I think he's mellowed out enough to accept the idea. So with that, you're welcome to come with me if you like. Deacon takes you up on that someday, maybe. He thinks you big hero. Maybe he learned something then. But not now. Deacon need time with Deacon. Maybe Deacon see you around. Deacon think great hero be subject of next epic saga, maybe. What you thinks of that? Well, I suppose it'll be interesting if nothing else. Huh. And he manages to... Was that a teleportation? Or did he slide through a hole in the wall? I'm not quite sure. Dorna, did you see? No, I wasn't paying attention, lad. I was watching this door. What? Why? Well, okay. To be frank, lad, I was just in a daze. I'm tired. Can you blame me? We just killed a dragon and then ran across the damn countryside to get in here. And honestly, everything's almost done. It's a little overwhelming. Well, I suppose I can understand that, but keep your head on straight. We're not done yet. If something attacks us on our way back and you're in a daze, I don't really want to be held responsible for what may happen to you. Aye, I'll get back into the head. Ooh, well, words are hard. I'll get my head back into the game, don't you worry. Alright, well, with that settled, I suppose... Next is just going back to that mage, selling what we can, and buying anything we... Don't you dare... Double-clicked it by mistake. Well, good to know I wasted a potion of lore. Where was his thought pattern going? Ah, right. Let's head back to the hermit. We can sell what we have, and I can buy a few things from him, and then we'll just go straight to Ayla and Master Drogon. Once Drogon's back to health, I suppose, we'll have to see what he wants done next. Perhaps the Harpers will entrust us with more things they need done. I don't quite know how I feel about becoming a Harper there, lad. Well, I intend to become one, and you're welcome to just simply tag along as my assistant if you wish. No contracts, Only if you wish. Well, I can probably fit that into my calendar, as it were, then. Good to know. Alright, let's head over, then. This poor town's still burning, though it looks like it's turning to embers mostly. Well, it's not like there's enough of them left, sadly, to repopulate just yet. Perhaps it's better this way. Instead of having two smaller towns, there'll be one larger town with a combined population. Hopefully it will keep them safer in the future. Aye. And with that, we'll do a shortcut so that I can, one, make sure that my thing is recording properly. I don't want to repeat. And two, so that we can get to the mage, and I'll show you guys whatever I buy and all that good stuff. So, I will be right back. Alright, and now we're back. Okay, so, sold all the stuff. I just dropped the kit because Victor can't sell it to him, but I roleplayed that he did anyway, just offered it to him because Victor doesn't want to haul it around. Beyond that, you could, for those curious, you can actually offer to sell the tower and mask. Obviously I didn't, but yeah, it's still an option. It's there. So the things I was looking at, that Victor was curious on wanting was this. And a robe of energy. It was one of the members of the Arcane Brotherhood who discovered the ability to infuse her garment with the energy of a magic missile. With unexpectedly powerful results, her garment became a popular black market commodity on the streets of Luskan. When the Brotherhood discovered that their secrets were being sold to outsiders, they had the inventor roasted slowly over an open fire. But, the spell immunity is nice, but this is really what's catching the eye, because an extra one use a day item is really useful. Because all these, the staff and everything else is nice, but it has charges. They can run out, just like the wands can. And he really wouldn't want to risk otherwise. But it's still really tempting. The other downside is that I lose the damage soak. But it's not great anymore anyway. Pretty much anything that's going to hit me is going to bypass that from this point on anyway. I'm level 7. The enemies will be level 7 plus, which means +1 enchantments to bypass that damage reduction are going to be very common. The other... I feel like there was another thing I was looking at. I might... Oh, these, yeah. The brutes are shielding. The only thing is, if I get this, there's not much point getting this, because shield's main bonus... don't get me wrong, the +4 AC is nice, but the bigger benefit is immune... Well, I suppose it's half and half, actually, but half the benefit, then, is being immune to Magic Missile, which is a very common spell that NPCs will bombard you with, especially imps and apprentice mages and stuff like that. Also, getting another magic bag would be nice. I think we're going to do this. I think he will buy the Robe of Energy. The immunity is nice, but also having a free magic missile to use is really fantastic. And that damage reduction is pretty much kaput anyway at this point. Plus it looks cooler. Look at that. I might have him tailor that a bit, because the sleeves look weird. Okay, beyond that, anything else? Poke of Fortification. Man, that's much better than what he has right now, but at the same time, just in character reasoning, he wouldn't disrespect the elves. So he's going to keep it. Maybe I'll see if I can set up a custom quest line, maybe using that heart. Alright, so that was just an explosion of thunder, followed by more. That was really close. Power didn't go out again, though, so that's nice. But yeah, I'll see if I can maybe make a custom quest, quote-unquote, with the heart and the cloak, maybe improving it somehow, because I feel like, from a roleplay perspective, even if he gets a cloak that's like a +3 or +4 or something, I still don't think he would replace the cloak that the elven spirits that align so well with him have given him. It just breaks character too much. So we'll see. That sounds like something that could be a fun little addition that I've personally added in or something. Okay, so do we really want the shield thing? It's 3 uses a day, and it's too much anyway. Never mind, doesn't matter. This might be nice, though, for when we don't have Dorna. Yeah. Just so we have it. Okay. I suppose that will do. Yeah, I don't think we need anything else. Although, potions. Potions would be nice. Does he have any potions of healing that aren't garbage? No, he does not. Okay, never mind. Except maybe scrolls? Anything that he could teach me indirectly? Doesn't look like it. Nothing worthwhile anyway. Alright. Fair enough, I suppose. That's it then. Got a new shiny robe. Oh, you know what?
Can I help you?
Forget. Pretend that I didn't just forget. Get one more magic bag. Just because. It pays for itself and they're fantastic. That one? Yeah. Like how I just checked and I still struggled with finding it. Okay, move the usables down. And put this here just for organization's sake. Can I have him learn any of these? Have I missed any? Ooh, that one apparently. Noted. I think I knew that. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Yeah. So that's that. He's a little bit better off now. I'm gonna fix up my quick bar, and I will also travel over. So I'll see you guys back at Ayala and Drogon. So see you guys in a moment. Okay, so I teleported back intending to fix everything up and finish everything, and I got here and Drogon immediately sprints toward me off the ground. So I hit record as quickly as I could, but I didn't. I missed the voice acting. So it is good to see you back. I feel much recovered, though my nurse here seems to believe otherwise.
You should be in bed, you stubborn dwarf. Look at you. Your legs are shaking. The poison has still not completely left your system.
Enough, woman! I will not lay about like an invalid if I have the strength to stand. Especially not while one of my pupils has put themselves in danger for our benefit.
Suit yourself. Should you collapse before the hour's over, I'll not take responsibility for you.
I'll take my chances. Better that than to be prodded by an over-concerned elf all day long. Tell me then, how fares your hunt?
I couldn't straight up lie to him. No. Give all the artifacts you have. Yep. It went well. I have some of the artifacts here. So you do, so you do. Well done, my boy. Let's see them, shall we? What's this? This is definitely the tower statue, but it's been broken. And there's something very odd inside it. It was accidentally broken? Yeah. It was accidentally broken by the kobold that I got it from, but I don't know what's inside it. Broken by a kobold, you say? Well, believe it or not, that may have been a fortuitous event. We do not normally go about breaking magical artifacts we find, you see, and so we would not have realized that the statue was a container and not the artifact itself. And inside, a crystal. A crystal giving off far, far more power than we detected previously. Perhaps the statue itself was shielding the crystal from detection? How interesting. I must admit, however, that I've never seen anything of its like before. Is there anything you've learned about the crystal during your adventure, Victor? Only that Janab was seeking it for someone else. But not why. A true mystery, then. Well, it's no longer safe here. Whoever sent Janab to retrieve it will no doubt try again. I will need to take this crystal and get it looked at by someone who knows of such things. Until then, Victor, I think you... Are you certain this is wise, Drogon? Whoever wants this crystal would be keeping an eye out for you, don't you think? They already felled you once.
And what do you propose, Ayala? I will not huddle in my home out of fear.
I'm simply suggesting that perhaps Victor might be better suited to taking this artifact to be identified. No one will be watching him. Well, that's possibly true. Theoretically, the individual that was working with Janah didn't actually see him. Or at least doesn't know much of him enough to try to scry him. Theoretically, it's a good idea. If she's powerful enough to locate him despite not knowing who he is, and only through this vague connection that he appeared once before Janah died, then she's strong enough that it doesn't matter what they do anyway. So, yeah. Although this is a fair point, how sure can you be that no one will be watching for me? Yeah. We cannot be sure, but it seems safe to say whoever is behind this had no idea of your capabilities before now, and I hope that continues. And truth be told, I suppose I'm not fully recovered from the poison. I would be no match for anything they would surely send my way. Your final test is over, my dear boy. I am no longer your master. All I can ask you as a peer and proud former tutor that you undertake this dangerous mission. I would be honored, Master Drogon. I'll do my best. I mean, Victor's trying to become a Harper. And Drogon's like a father to him. He has absolutely no reason to refuse him. You needn't call me Master Drogon anymore, Victor. Just Drogon will do, and I'm quite sure that your best will be more than good enough. The man you will need to show the crystals to is an old friend by the name of Garrick Halas. Oh, I thought that said Hallister. I was like, wait, isn't that... I thought he was talking about the Mad Mage that I believe runs Underdark? Or runs a part of Underdark. I guess no one runs Underdark. Halasar, an expert in the field of Dwemer analysis, as it were. And where would I find this Garrick? Now that's a good question. I'd assume he's still out in the Notch Desert, digging up Netherese artifacts. He took the caravan out of Hilltop, headed there about a year back. If you are referring to the halflings, Drogon, the caravan is in Hilltop now. Truly? That is most fortunate. They might even know exactly where Garrick is then. There you go, Victor. You can travel with the caravan.
I'll make arrangements for you and the other apprentices to join them. Ayala and I, in the meantime, will contact the Harpers and do what we can. So, are you ready to go, or is there something you need to do beforehand?
I need to do something first. I must prepare my spells, as well as overcheck my inventory, just to make sure I'm as prepared as I can be for this.
Then I suggest you do it quickly. Collect whatever equipment you need, and then come tell either me or the caravan leader when you're ready to leave.
Okay, that's what I was intending to do before you rushed me. Wonder how much experience we got for that. Holy crap. 2,000. Woo. I guess that was a main chapter completed, but still, woo. Only 4k away from leveling up again now. Only. I mean, that's still quite a lot, but he's raising in level much quicker than I expected. I suppose it didn't matter that I made him level 3 to start. He would have still been, he'd be level 6 right now. It almost made no difference whatsoever. Okay. I'm going to cut this out. I will be, well, I'm going to fix up the hotbar and set his spells up, and then we'll be finishing up this chapter, I suppose. I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, and we're back. I also am confused on this because it says 1 charge use, but it has 50. So I don't know. Whatever. I guess it's got 50 charges. Yeah. We've sold everything. Everything's set. The spells I chose were Summon Creature and the Missile Storm. I also got Dispel and Lightning Bolt for the other spells, just in case I come against a mage or anything else again. So yeah, we're ready to begin.
I trust you're ready to leave for the desert then, yes?
Yes, I'm ready to go.
Good. If the gods smile on us, then the situation is not as dire as I fear. If not, well then, I wish you the best of luck.
And I'm pretty sure as soon as I click this, it'll send me away, so I'm going to save. And the only reason I'm going to save is because I don't know if when it exports Dorna over, if it will let her keep her crap. So yeah, just to be safe, just if she appears and she doesn't have her inventory, then I'll come back, I'll take it all, and I'll give it to her again when we come out the other end. Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. If you enjoy my videos and don't want to miss out on future content, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. If you'd like to support me on a more personal level, offer recommendations, chat with me, or vote on future series, then consider becoming one of my patrons on Patreon. Thank you once again for all your support, and I can't wait to see you in the next chapter of our story.